Hey anglers, and welcome to the Real Anglers Fishing Show. I'm your host, Kevin Brannon, and welcome to our family fun edition of Real Anglers. It's all about fun in the sun with the kids, real guppies, and real anglers. We're going to cover Kids Fishing Day, we're going to cover the tall ships that come into harbor, we're going to go on a floating laboratory, and we're also going to check out some whale watching with Real Anglers today. In studio today, our guests are the real guppies. What up, guppies?
Hey. Hey.
How you guys doing? Ready for summer?
Yes. Yes.
What do you guys got planned? Any plans?
Going fishing, camping.
That sounds like fun. I'm sure we'll see you out there. So let's talk a little bit about the Kids Fishing Day that we had out there. What kind of stuff did you guys get to do out there, Anthony?
Going fishing, jump line, by crabs.
Kevin?
Picking up crabs.
Cool. Sierra? What'd you like?
Picking up that starfish.
Oh yeah, that was fun, huh? Unique?
Touch tank.
A touch tank. So we had a little bit of everything. We had some educational stuff. We had some coloring going on. We had a couple different stations for the kids to get involved with bubbles, and that was all highly educational, had to do with fish and things like that. We like to educate the kids on what's going on in their environment. Children are our future, as they say, so let's get them started now at an early age. You guys got anything you guys want to say extra to the people about how much fun we had?
Go more fishing.
Go fishing. All right, he's right. So we're gonna go fishing. We're gonna show you the first segment, which is the Kids Fishing Day that we shot out at the Lighthouse in Port Hueneme, California, with real anglers and the real guppies. Let's go.
Nice day, huh? Real anglers.
Hey folks, we're out here in Port Hueneme, California at Hueneme Beach Lighthouse. We got the real guppies out here with us doing some fishing on this fun family fun day at Hueneme Beach. We got some Clark volunteers, so grab your friends, your family, your roller skates, your rollerblades, your bicycles, your wagons, your fishing poles. Come out and enjoy the sun with real anglers, the real guppies today. Let's go! We're gonna throw the crab net out. We got a mackerel in here. A little mackerel. Frozen we bought. I'll show you. Oh, my bad. We already done zip tied it shut. Thanks to Big Laro helping out. Anyways, we got a mackerel in here. We're gonna put out here in the kelp and try first. There's spider crabs out here, rock crabs. You wanna let it sit probably 20 minutes before you bring it in. You don't wanna keep bringing it in, throwing it out. About 20 minutes. We'll check it every 20 minutes so we can catch rock crabs, spider crabs. So let's check it out with real anglers. Let's go. we caught a couple of the rock crabs so far. Got 3 of them. We're gonna take a couple of these home and boil them up. And got the crab net still set. These are California rock crabs. Steam them for about 18 minutes. Big claws full of meat. So we caught. Trying to catch some more. Real tasty. So right here at the kids' day at Wainimi Beach, we got some kids, some guppies, some real guppies. We have a couple of touch tanks here. Some of them just have the fake fish, so they get to fish with the fake poles. Go ahead and grab one of those, Zeke. Grab the pole. That's for catching the fish by the hooks, by either this one or this one. But also in here we have starfish, so they can touch it as well. We put some salt water in here so they can touch it. We got a crab that we caught. So they can see with the crab. See the crab? Janie? You can touch it? See? We have some other little toys in here that grow. But yeah, we got the starfish. We got crabs. Hold on. See that? See how it attached itself? Those little stickers. Also, we have some of the kelp that was in there. A couple rocks, just so that way we can educate them as well, you know, as they're fishing. Let them touch it and play with it and see the wildlife out here. The ecosystem is what has in their own backyard, the ecosystem here in the Pacific Ocean. We have another crab here. This is a bigger one, so be careful. This one got some big claws. We'll let the kids play with this one, but this is another one. You want to touch it? Hold it. There you go. Yeah. Just trying to educate the kids on what we have, some snails. You see all the stuff in their backyard they get to play with the real guppies. Some of the guys out there fishing, the volunteers. So yeah, that's what we're doing out here with real anglers today. You guys having fun? Yeah. So I'm out here with Jesse Lopez.
Tech of the year.
Tech of the year for Clark Pest Control. Right here for Kids Fishing Day with Clark. Why don't you tell a little bit about Clark and what we're doing here today, Jess?
Well, we're out here doing wonderful, beautiful Port Wainimi out here with the kids. Show them a little bit about the environment, what it is to be pro-green, certified with Clark Pest Control.
Yeah, the materials that we use at Clark are some of the most eco-friendliest pest products out there. Pesticides, we're all quality pro-green certified technicians.
Absolutely.
Any of that water stuff, the watershed runoff really doesn't get to the, breaks down before it gets to the Pacific Ocean where all these fish and all this wildlife, where they live at, so make sure that we don't mess up their ecosystem, delicate ecosystem.
Save our ocean. Absolutely. You
having fun out here today with the kids, Jess?
Absolutely. Beautiful day. Port Wainimi. Out here to show the kids a little bit about fishing, what it's all about, have a nice, wonderful environment.
Cool. Clark Pest Control. Clark, we need you.
Absolutely. Save our environment.
These are the hook safe, hooked on fishing hook cover. Show you what it does. The hook goes inside, close it up. There's a little hole on the top so that you do not nick up the line and make it fragile when you're fishing. Keeps it safe, keeps your kids safe from getting hooked. Without these, you're getting the ER, kids getting hooked in the finger, hooked in the eye. Great product for kid safety. So as you can see, there was a lot of stuff going on out there. A lot of good times that we had. You guys have a lot of fun? I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. We had some giveaway stuff to give you guys. We had stickers, tattoos. What else do we have? What else came in the little bags?
Hand sanitizer.
Oh yeah, you need that because you don't want to get the little germies. What else? There was a couple lures that we put in there for you guys.
Fly swatters.
Fly swatter. The kids hooked on fishing. Hook safe cover was in there. That's cool. Did you guys enjoy the educational part when we were teaching you about all the cool stuff that's in our own backyard that we have to protect?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, on that note, we actually went on a floating laboratory with Unique. She got to be a part of that. And that's where we got the idea for the touch tank, because they had them on the boats. Nick, did you have fun out there on the floating lab? Was that great or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a hold of them at Channel Island Sportfishing. It's the floating laboratory with Captain Frank Ursetti. Gives you a full narrative of what's going on, breaks it down. Come on out. You're great for field trips, birthday parties, that sort of stuff, the floating lab. How was that, Unique? You learned a lot of stuff that day. You got to pull up the net and do all kinds of cool stuff, huh?
Yeah. We got to, they would pull mud back up from under the water, and we got to taste the mud and see what it tasted like. We got to...
Wait, did you say you got to taste the mud?
Yeah.
How was that?
It tasted very salty.
Yeah? It didn't taste like chicken?
No.
No. You had fun though out there?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, well, that's where we got the idea for the touch tanks. We seen how they did it on the boat, so we made our own touch tanks at the Kids' Day. It's salt water in there. We put some critters in there. Let the kids touch them. So, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the next segment, which is the floating laboratory in the Channel Islands Harbor. Great for birthday parties. It's great for field trips. Highly educational. There's about 5 stations on there. We're gonna tell you a little bit about each station. It's pretty cool. I had a great time. Even some stuff that I learned about plankton I didn't even know. So really educational and a lot of fun. Check this out.
Believe it or not, it's alive, girls. Sit back down. You got something in there? What do you got?
Oh wait, I got a worm.
Welcome aboard the Channel Islands Marine Floating Laboratory. It has been educating students since 1997. Our programs are tactical and encourage interaction with each and every participant. From the very start of the program, your student is transformed from passive observer to active participant, as we are not a series of static displays. Emphasis is placed on marine environment, the role it plays in our daily lives, and the role as stewards to the most precious resource on our planet, the world's ocean. Your students actively take part in a collection process, gathering specimens for the day's lessons of Science at Sea. For the most hands-on, highly interactive approach to learning about the marine environment offered in our region. In the Plankton Lab, students examine a sample of water under a microscope and discover the basic form of life on our planet. Both plant and animal plankton form the base of the food chain, and here is where the lesson begins. At the bottom sediment station, students utilize a grab sampler to bring a sample of sediment to the surface. They further their activities by identifying the characteristics of their sample as well as organisms living within.
I feel something.
You got something in there? What do you got?
Oh wait, I got a worm.
At the Specimen Identification Touch Tank, students have the opportunity to handle all the animals of the day's lessons. Observations are made and students discuss the adaptation of the variety of species on board. At the Physical Oceanography Station, students utilize a variety of tools to sample the environment they are working in, including depth, temperature, visibility, and also the wind speed and direction.
Okay, take the handheld compass that fits squarely in your hand, point it in the direction that you feel the wind coming from, and I want you to look straight down the target and record your findings. Okay, all right. Here we go. On my point, we have to get them all together. Ready? Bow, stern, port, come on. Come on. Come on. Port, one more time. Bow, stern, port. Okay.
So in the end, students will have a firm grasp on the consequence of their interaction with the world's ocean and also discover their role in watershed stewardship.
Follow me by the sea, captured in time for all eternity. You can follow me, I'll always lead. I'll be here when you're in.
So as you can see, that was really cool. A lot of educational stuff in there from the time you get on the boat to the time you leave. Even before you get on the boat, they give you a rundown of what's going to happen out there. Plenty of wildlife with the birds and the, like I said, the touch tanks, and you got to touch the mud, like Unique said. That was kind of trippy. As you can see, there was some stuff in there that you're kind of surprised, didn't expect to be in there. But overall, it was a great time. All Unique.
Yeah.
Next, we're going to show you the tall ships and the whale watching. This was a lot of fun. The tall ships come all the way from Washington. They sail down here, put on a full battle, and take you out there and let you see what it's like to be a pirate. Arr. And what else did we do? We got to go whale watching. Kevin, how was the whale watching? Good?
A bunch of whales.
Some big ones, huh? They were doing all kinds of tricks and jumping all over the place.
Some the humpback whales are going, they're bad, and there's some of them very brave going around by themselves.
Yep. And you get to see dolphins and seals. Inside the marine sanctuary, there's tons of stuff to see out there. So, like I say, another educational thing, great for family fun, memories that last you a lifetime. And that's what we like to do here with Real Anglers. That's why we like to involve the guppies. Right, guppies?
Yeah. Yeah.
So check out this last segment with Real Anglers and the Real Guppies. Let's go.
Welcome aboard the Lady Washington. I'm Kat Von Zimmerman. I'm the steward on board, and I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what we do and why we're here for you. So this is the Lady Washington. She's a replica of the original Lady Washington that sailed in the 1750s, and the replica was built in Aberdeen, Washington in 1989 for the Washington State Centennial. Both of these boats are educational platforms for students in 4th and 5th grade when we take them out on field trips throughout the year. We take more than 10,000 students out every year. But we're also educational platforms for new sailors. We take people on board who have never sailed before, and we teach them about the reason these boats sailed, how to sail these boats, why we sail these boats today, and why we continue to work towards keeping these boats maintained and in the water. This is such a unique environment that anyone who comes down never forgets it, especially those people who go out sailing with us and get to feel us out in the ocean, watch the sails get set, hear the cannons go off. You'll have a blast. I encourage you to come out, ask us questions, meet the crew, see the boats. You'll never experience anything like this again on board the Lady Washington and the Hawaiian Chieftain.
Well, that's going to do it, folks. As you can see, tons of cool stuff to do outdoors. Put the Nintendo controllers down, bring the kids outside, bond, post to baseball games and amusement parks where we don't even get to talk and, like I say, and share that bonding experience and memories that last a lifetime like this stuff does. Did you guys have a great time?
Yes, definitely.
You guys got plenty of stuff at that Kids Day. You got some Fish Hound stickers, you got some Clark Pest Control, cool stuff, some tattoos and hats and shirts, and kids hooked on fishing devices. I'd like to thank our sponsors that contributed to that. Coastal Angler Magazine, we get to put our pictures in there. Go check that out, it's a free magazine. Like I said, we want to thank the Real Guppies for joining us today. We had a blast in studio. Kids are great. Guppies, you guys want to say anything else before we head out?
Be careful for a grouper head.
Be careful with the grouper heads. Kevin, anything you want to say to the people? You see Kevin on a lot of shows. He's quite the fisherman. He's my little buddy. Unique and Sierra, you guys got anything you guys want to say?
That's for people to go out and go fishing more in the outdoors.
Hear that? Get out, get outdoors, bring the family. You can check us out on Facebook. You can check us out on our YouTube page. You can check us out at fishhound.com and also in Coastal Angler Magazine. I'd like to thank Clark Pest Control for their contribution to help getting this thing going and donating everything that they did. We had a great time. Real Guppies, I'd like to thank you for joining us. Anthony, Kevin Jr., Sierra, the lovely Unique. And you're going to see a lot more of these kids. Some are just getting started, so we're going to go out do a whole bunch of stuff. Once again, it's real like
more movies.
More movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, they like the camera. So you check us out, realanglersfishingshow.com. Real Anglers CI is my email. Feel free to send us a shout out or questions. We're always here. Like I say, get involved, get outdoors, bring the family. Thanks for joining us. God bless.